You carried in my own clothes and left my own there to get wet. Now I have double work. I have to wash this clothes all over again.
Why are you shouting at? Do I look like your maid? No, do I look like your maid? I don't even know I was supposed to touch your clothes.
What happens when love, loyalty, and survival collide in the middle of a violent world you never asked to be a part of? Today's movie, Ujus War, it is not just a story about conflict. It is a story about choices and the prices that come with them. We're about to find out what happens in this movie. Welcome to the channel, guys. Ujus War follows the life of Uju, a young woman whose peaceful world is suddenly shattered by circumstances far beyond her control. She's smart, she's strong-willed, and determined to live a normal life. But fate, it has other plans. From the very beginning, this movie establishes a tense atmosphere. You can feel that something bad is coming, even when things seem calm. Uju is surrounded by people she trusts, people she loves, and a future that looks promising until violence, rivalry, and power struggles creep in. Everything changes when Uju becomes indirectly connected to a dangerous conflict. This is where the war truly begins, not just a physical one, but an emotional and psychological battle. Suddenly, Uju is forced to make decisions she never imagined she had to make. Do you stay silent to survive? Do you fight back and risk everything? Or do you just walk away and lose the people you love? This movie does a good job showing how innocent people often suffer the most when powerful individuals decide to settle scores. One thing UJU'S WAR does well is to explore fear, betrayal, and resilience. Uju isn't portrayed as a perfect heroine. She's scared, she's confused, and sometimes unsure, and that's what makes her relatable. This film also touches on the impact of violence on women, how love can become a weakness or a strength, the consequences of choices made in desperation. As the conflict deepens, trust begins to break, friends turn distant, loyalties are tested, and Uju realizes that survival sometimes requires becoming stronger than you fear. As the story progresses, the stakes get higher, the dangers become more personal, and Uju is pushed to her limit. At this point, the movie asks an important question. How far would you go to protect yourself and the people you love? This is where Uju's transformation truly begins. She's no longer just reacting to events, she starts making bold decisions even when the consequences are unclear. Without giving too much away, the final act of Ujus War is intense, emotionally run high. Truth comes out and not everyone escapes unscattered. This movie doesn't offer an easy or fairy tale ending. Instead, it stays realistic. Some wins come with losses and some scars, they don't heal overnight. By the end, Uju's journey leaves you thinking about strength, sacrifice, and what it really means to survive a war you never started. Ujus War is not just a story about conflict, it is a story about choices, consequences, and the human spirit under pressure. It reminds us that even in the darkest moments, strength and resilience can emerge from the most unexpected places. Uju's journey shows us that survival isn't also about being the strongest or the smartest. It is about finding courage, standing firm in your truth, and sometimes making impossible decisions to protect the ones you love. This movie lingers in your mind long after the credit roll because it makes you question, what would you do if your world was turned upside down overnight? Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Uju made the right decision, or were there moments she could have handled differently? Which character shocked you the most and why? What would you have trusted and who would you have avoided if you were in her shoes? And most importantly, what lessons did you take away from this movie about courage, love, and survival? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one of them and I love having these discussions with you. Also, do not forget to like this video if you enjoyed this overview, subscribe for more movie stories and review, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a new breakdown or behind the scene insights. If you really love movies like this, share this video with a friend who also enjoy intense emotional stories. Trust me, they will thank you later. Finally, let's make this a conversation. I'll be reading your theories and predictions for Uju's story in the next video, so get ready to join the discussions. Your opinion might even be featured, and like I always say, if you have any movie you want me to review next, I'll be happy to do so in the comment section. Let me see your comments and I'll be happy to do that in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on our next video. Bye for now.